1947, Nancy, how to store your gem where it's ready to depart.
Yeah, I'm ready to depart.
Alright, cool. Call back at Broadway.
Copy, Broadway. Wait, were you
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Broadway. Oh, sorry.
The 1941 is calling in at Queensboro.
Stand clear of the closing doors,
Happy. Matter of fact, head down to Lex to get a knife.
Alright, that's copy for Lex 9. How long am I, what station am I in the tower, so?
I think until, for now, you switch to B2 tower. Or I think. Oh, let me double check. In the meantime, just go to Lex 59.
That's copy.
Because I think y'all are staying with me until, well, yeah. Because I'm covering Brooklyn and Queens, plus Broadway, so. So yeah, y'all should be good.
Nancy calling back at Broadway.
I'll back at
Stand
Queensboro
clear
Plaza.
of the closing doors, please.
For Queensboro.
That'd be fun. Yep, y'all staying with me.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
R45, Queen C50.
57, you may call back at 42nd. Okay, let me know when 57 is clear.
My callback was Lex 59, right?
Yep.
Call him back at Lex 59.
Alright, cool. Call back at Midtown 57th.
Copy for Midtown.
Underwear swag, alright. Underwear swag.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Never. Is Midtown 57 clear?
Queen C calling back 42nd.
42nd, you may call back at 14th Street, Union Square.
Copy.
Nancy 47, Nancy calling back at Queensboro Plaza.
Queensboro Plaza, that is a copy. Call back at 5th Avenue 59th.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Midtown 57th Street for the 1941.
Head down 34th Street, Herald Square.
That's copy for 34th Herald.
of the closing doors, please.
First Quincy, call him back, 14th Street.
B1 Tower, this one fit.
Go ahead. Midtown 57th, that is a copy. You may call back at 34th. 14th, you may call back at Canal Street, lower level. 1950, let me know when Midtown 57 is clear.
Cover.
This is a 1947 Nancy calling back at 5th Avenue.
5th Avenue,
Stand clear of
59th,
the
that is a
closing
copy. You may
doors,
call
please.
back at Midtown 57th.
Cop code 57.
Midtown is clear.
Midtown's clear? Cool.
Nancy calling back at 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
57th Street, 7th Avenue, that is a copy. You may call back at 42nd Street, Times Square.
Copy Times Square.
The 1941 is at 34th Street, Herald Square.
Alright, you can proceed over to Express and call back at 14th Street, Union Square.
I'm already on the Express, and that's a copy for 14th Union.
Oh. I forgot you switched to 434. Okay.
34th Street, Herald Square.
Alright, you may hold. You have a train.
That's a collision. Because I'm not, my whole train ain't at the station yet.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ. 1947, will you call him in?
I'm not even calling you that.
Oh, I thought you were about to.
First Quincy's Canal lower level.
Canal lower level, that's a copy. You may punch for Quincy lineup and call back at DeKalb Avenue.
Copy for decal.
1947 anti-Columbia at Times Square.
Times Square, that is a copy. You may hold.
I'm gonna take a guess collision.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends. Was Miguel on the Express?
No, I'm on the local on
No.
42nd, but I am gonna switch to the Express.
The only other train here you could have had a collision with was a Quincy. They're on the Express, so I think you guys would be good in that case.
Yeah. And then we have an F. Let me go figure it
Uh, should I
Mhm.
proceed or no?
Nope. Hold.
57, 55 Fox calling back at 57.
Call back at 42nd next stop.
Copy.
The 1941 is calling in at 14th Street, Union Square.
Head down to Canal Street, lower level.
Copy for Canal Street level. Level.
1950, you may call back at 14th Street, Union Square. 47, you may proceed over to the Express and call back at 34th.
Copy for Herald Square.
Whatever it is, it's still that bad. I got that man.
(1947) Nancy calling back at Herald Square on the Express.
Herald Square, that is a copy. You may hold.
As a copy.
Mm-hmm.
Fox calling back at Times Square.
Times Square, that is a copy. You may hold.
Fourteenth Street, Union Square.
14th Street, Union Square, that is a copy. You may hold for a minute. 1941, what's your current location?
1941 is going around the curb, about to enter Canal Street. I see it.
Alright, cool. That's a copy. Let me know when your door's open.
Copy.
Okay. Uh, 1950, you may call back when you are bypassing Prince, okay?
Therefore.
1947 at the 34th, you may proceed to 14th Street, Union Square.
The 1941 is at Canal Street, lower level.
Canal Street, that is a copy. You may let me know when you are at decalled interlocking.
Copy from College interlocking.
Crash can 55 at Times Square.
Yes, you can head down to 34th. '47. Did you hear the callback? Okay, cool.
Quincy's depot from punching from Grandma.
That is a copy. You may head down to 7th Avenue.
Copy.
Bypass the Prince, about to slow down.
That is a copy. You may slow down. You may hold once you approach the curve into Canal Street. Wait, matter of fact, you're clear.
You want me to hold at the signal at Canal?
Wait, matter of fact, you are clear into Canal. Sorry.
Transfer is available to the 4, 5, 6, L, R, and W trains.
Go for it. 34th Street. That is a copy. You may hold again. What?
1947, calling back at Union Square.
Stand clear of the closing doors,
Union
please.
Square. That is a copy. Hold.
Okay, cool.
What are they all holding for?
That's my question.
Because freaking Chris is at Canal Street, and
No, Chris is outside of Canal Street.
yeah, that, and I'm trying to create space between both trains.
Between me and Chris?
No, between Chris and Miguel.
Alright, then you should probably have Chris proceeded to Canal because I cleared out Canal a long time ago. I'm almost at the peak of the bridge.
Yeah, I told him to proceed to Canal Street. I'm just waiting for his call back.
Okay.
I mean, you can just make me call back at a local stop when I bypass.
Fuck it, why not?
You can let him hold at
1947.
the junction.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I'm at Canal Street.
1946. Alright, cool. Let me know when you're at the peak of the bridge, 1950. 1947, you can head down to Canal Street. 1955, you can head down to 14th. Where's the nearest Delta?
Wait, Omar, do you stay in B1 Division for the whole to Coney Island?
Yeah.
The D train switch.
At the Grant, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fox is calling back at 14.
14th, that is a copy. Hold for a minute. 1947 was your current location?
Canal Street. Transfer is available
Currently
to the
approaching
6,
to
J,
Canal-
N, R,
Canal-
and Z trains.
Alright, cool.
You're gonna speak a bridge.
Alright, peak of the bridge, that is a copy. Head down to decal interlocking.
The 1941 is at the decal interlocking.
This is a Brooklyn
Interlocking, that is a copy. Call back at decal Avenue. Wait, no, sorry. Atlantic Avenue, sorry.
That's copy for Atlantic Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Grand Street, that is a copy. Head down to decal interlocking.
copy.
1947, Nancy Columbia Canal Street. Low.
Canal Street, that is a copy. Hold on for a minute. Matter of fact, call me back at the peak of the bridge.
Cover for the peak of the bridge.
The 35 Fox.
1955, you could proceed to Canal Street.
45 Quincy is 7th Avenue.
7th Avenue, that is a copy. Call back at Prospect Park. Is Grand Clear 1937?
Yeah, Grand's clear.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, 1947, Columbia Bridge.
Peak of the bridge, that is a copy. You can head down to the interlocking.
Mario, you want me to hold at the interlocking?
You going to the interlocking?
You want me to hold there? I'm alright. I'm about to approach there.
No, you can proceed to decall once you get there. That a copy?
Copy.
The 1941 is calling in Atlantic Avenue.
Atlantic Avenue, that is a copy. Call back at 36.
Copy for 36th Street.
35 Bravo calling at Grand.
Grand, that is a copy. Call back at the interlocking.
The call been allowed and as a cop. Closing it down.
55 Fox, calling back at Canal Street.
Canal Street, that is a copy. Let me know when you're at the peak of the bridge.
Check it out.
1935. Let me know when Grand is clear. The Delta that is approaching decalled interlocking. You are clear all the way to Atlantic.
That's a cop. I'm already at default.
Forty-five Quincy, Prospect Park.
Prospect Park, that is a copy. Punch for the local and call back at Church Avenue.
They call. Punch up for Bryden.
Decalled, head down to 7th Avenue. 35 is Grand Street. Is Grand clear?
Yep, Grand is clear.
Cool. Uh, 1947, have you approached the interlocking yet?
Getting close to it.
Alright, cool.
Alright, 1947, Nancy Columbia Nicole interlocking.
Decalled interlocking, that is a copy. I'm gonna need you to hold for a minute.
Alright, that's a copy.
1955. Let me know when you're at the peak of the bridge.
Yeah, I know.
RTC, what's the 50th call back?
50 callback is 7th Ave.
I've copied.
All right, Miguel. All right, 1947. I'm gonna give you clearance to. I'm gonna give you clearance. Let me know when you are bypassing decall. All right.
Copy for bypassing the call.
In 1955, you can call back when you are at the interlocking. All right. Is that a copy? 1955.
I'm at the peak of the bridge right now.
All right, cool. Call back at interlocking. The 1937. Call back when you are bypassing 25th Street, 25th Avenue. Sorry,
Copy. Wait, what stop?
25th.
Copy.
45 Quincy's Church Ave.
Church Ave. That is a copy. Call back at Newkirk Plaza.
Copy.
This is the 1940 Delta like a Green Street 6 Ave.
Calling back at the peak of the bridge.
10 for the peak of the bridge.
1941 calling in at 36th Street.
36th Street. That is a copy. Call back at 59th Street, 4th Ave.
Copy for 59th Street.
1937 Delta. Ignore the callback, and the new callback is 36th Street. 1947. You are cleared into Atlantic. Let me know when your doors open. Is that a copy? 1947, Nancy.
That is a copy. I didn't even review that spot.
All right. 1935. Are you at the interlocking yet?
I'm almost approaching.
No, not you. The 1935.
Yeah, 35, send that 96 ball.
All right, cool. You are cleared into decalled.
Gotta be approaching 154.
Pulling back at default on 10 feet.
All right, cool. I'm gonna need you to hold.
I copy.
Seven five.
7th Ave. Call back at Prospect Park.
Careful.
Tower, peak of the bridge for the 1940 Delta.
Peak of the bridge. Head down to the interlocking.
10 for the peak of the spot.
Delta bypassing 25th Street.
You are cleared into 36th Street.
Copy.
1941 calling in at 59th Street, 4th Avenue.
59th Street. That is a copy. Call back at 8th Ave.
Copy for 8th Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing
Tower
doors, please.
35 Bravo calling at DeKalb Avenue.
DeKalb Avenue, that is a copy. Head down to 7th Ave.
7th Avenue, it's a copy.
1947 Nancy calling back at Atlantic Avenue.
Atlantic Avenue, that is a copy. Come back when you are bypassing 25th Street.
Dispatch 55 Foxtrot.
25th.
Yeah, 55 Foxtrot, you are cleared into DeKalb Avenue, sorry. Are there any trains at the interlocking on the B&D side?
Yes, the 1940 Delta.
Alright, cool. You are cleared to Atlantic Avenue, okay?
Clear for Atlantic.
45 Quincy's Newport.
Newkirk, that is a copy. Call back at Kings Highway.
37 Delta's at
36th Street, that is a copy. Punch for the Delta lineup and call back at 9th Ave.
B1 Tower, this is 1942 Bravo, currently at Grand Street.
Grand Street, that is a copy. Head down to the interlocking.
What up, B1?
Yes.
Prospect Park, pushing for Rod and Local.
Alright, cool. Proceed over to the local and call back at Church Avenue.
Nineteen 41, calling in at 8th Avenue.
8th Avenue, that is a copy. Call back at New Utrecht.
Copy for New Utrecht.
35 Bravo calling on 3 track Atlantic Avenue.
Atlantic Avenue, that is a copy. Call back at Prospect Park.
55 Foxtrot calling back at 35.2.
Decall, that is a copy. Call back at Atlantic. Bypassing 25th, you are cleared to 36th.
Dispatch Atlantic Pacific for the 1940 Delta.
Atlantic Pacific, that is a copy. You can call back when you are bypassing
Stand clear of the closing doors,
25th.
please.
Bypassing 25th, that's 10 for 1940.
37 Delta's at 9th Avenue.
9th Avenue, that is a copy. You can call back at 50th Street.
Copy.
1947 calling back at 36th Street, Pontyford Nancy lineup.
36th Street, that is a copy. You may call back at 59th 4th Ave.
1955 calling back at Atlantic Avenue.
Atlantic Avenue, that is a copy. You can proceed to 7th Avenue. The 1943 Delta, your new callback is 36th Street.
36th Street for the 1940 Delta.
1935, are you, what's your current location?
In the tubes between 7th and Prospect.
Alright, cool, that's a copy.
1941 Nancy, calling in at New Utrecht.
Call back at Kings Highway.
Copy for Kings Highway.
Church Avenue.
Church Avenue, that is a copy. Call back at Newkirk Plaza.
F4.
Dispatch at 1942 Bravo, currently at the interlock.
Interlock, and that is a copy. You can proceed to Decal Avenue, okay?
Copy.
For the first Quincy, call back Kings Highway.
Kings Highway, that is a copy. Call back at Brighton Beach.
37 Delta.
50th Street, that is a copy. Call back at New Utrecht.
Call back at 7th Avenue, Brighton.
7th Avenue, that is a copy. Hold for a minute. Give about like 30 seconds.
Tower, this is the 35 Bravo. Punch up at the Bravo lineup at Prospect Park, 3-track.
All right, cool. Proceed over to the Express and call back at Church Avenue. 1955. Discard the call back. Your new callback is Prospect Park.
1947 Nancy calling back at 59th Street. Punch it for Sea Beach lineup.
59th Street, that is a copy. Call back at Fort Hamilton Parkway.
Punch for 400.
Dispatch at 1942 Bravo, currently at Decal.
Decal, that is a copy. Call back at Atlantic.
Don't remove guns.
Tower, was the callback for the 35 Bravo Church of Newkirk?
Church.
Copy, pulling up to the 10 marker.
All right, cool. Let me know when your doors open.
Doors open at Church.
All right, head down to your next stop, Newkirk Plaza.
37 Delta is at 62nd Street.
62nd, that is a copy. Call back at Bay Parkway.
Copy.
Newkirk Plaza.
Newkirk Plaza, that is a copy. You may call back at Kings Highway.
F4.
This is 1943 Delta, calling back at 36th Street.
36th Street, that is a copy. You can move up to 9th Ave.
9th Avenue.
1955 Boxer calling up. Punch for the first one.
Are you going by the Express or local? Uh, 1955. Are you going by local?
Yeah, locates.
All right, cool. Punch for the local and call back at Church Ave.
Bravo.
Nancy calling back.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Call back at Kings Highway.
Copy for Kings Highway.
1941 Nancy, calling in at Kings Highway.
Kings Highway, call back at Grayson 86.
Copy for 86 Grayson.
Dispatcher 1942 Bravo, currently at Atlantic Avenue.
Atlantic Avenue, that is a copy. Call back at 7th Avenue.
Copy.
Tower 35 Bravo, Newkirk.
Newkirk, that is a copy. Call back at Kings Highway.
Copy for King.
I see a church for the box.
Yeah, Church Avenue.
Dispatch, 9th Avenue.
Call back at 55th Street.
Dispatch 7th Avenue for the 1942 Bravo.
7th Avenue, that is a copy. Call back at Prospect Park.
Copy.
45 Quincy is Brighton Beach.
Brighton Beach, that is a copy. Call back at West 8th.
Copy.
Stand clear of the
Like a
closing
Church
doors,
Avenue, maybe
please.
Central Mall.
Church Avenue, that is a copy. Call back at Agatoyu Road.
Copy.
1941 calling in at 86th Street Gravesend.
Gravesend, that is a copy. Full lineup to Coney Island, Stowell Avenue.
That's copy for Coney Island.
Uh, 1950, what's your current location?
1950?
Yeah.
Oh, I just left Avenue. I'm on my way to Kings Highway.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
No, miss me trying to make a connection at Kings Highway.
That's what I was trying to do.
Calling at Kings Highway for the 35.
Kings Highway 34 to 35, that is a copy. You can hold for a connection with the Quincy.
Copy. How far is that Quebec?
He should be approaching Kings Highway right about now. He said he left Avenue M.
I'm about to stop.
37 Bay Parkway.
Bay Parkway, call back at Bay 50th.
Kings Highway, punch up a local lineup.
Alright, cool. Connection established. Both trains go. You can proceed on to Brighton Beach.
Thank you for connection, Mr.
Copy. Have a good day, 50.
Dispatcher, 1942 Bravo, currently at Prospect.
Prospect, that is a copy. You could punch for the Bravo lineup and call back at Newkirk Plaza. Sorry.
Copy.
1947 Nancy overshot Bay Parkway by 2 doors.
2 doors, that is a copy. You may key out those 2 doors and proceed to your next stop, Kings Highway. Wait, you got Bay Parkway or Kings Highway?
Bay Parkway.
Alright, cool. Proceed to Kings Highway with speed restriction of 15.
Copy.
That's a strike for you.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
55 coming back at Catelli Road.
Catelli Road, that is a copy. You may call back at Avenue H. Copy.
45 Quincy, call back West 8th.
West 8th, you could proceed to Coney and Stowell Avenue.
This is the 1943 Delta coming back at 55th Street.
55th Street, that is a copy. You may call back at Bay Parkway.
Bay Parkway, 10.
$1941, terminating at Coney Island.
Coney Island, that is a copy. You can lock down your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Dispatch, let's call back for the Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, your call back was Avenue H.
.37 Deltas at Bay 50th.
Bay 50th, that is a copy. You have full lineup to Coney Island, Stowell Avenue.
That's a copy.
Tower 35 Bravo, Sheepshead Bay.
Sheepshead Bay, your callback was Brighton Beach.
Brian, that's a copy. What track am I coming in on?
I believe track 2. I think. I'm not sure. That copy?
As a copy, I'll check the signal as I approach the station.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Kings Highway.
Kings Highway, that is a copy. You can proceed. Normal speed to greater than 86.
386.
45 Quincy, still low west, so.
That is a copy. You can lock down your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
1955 coming back at Avenue H.
Avenue H, that is a copy. You can proceed to Kings Highway.
That's copy.
Dispatcher, 1942 Bravo, currently at Newkirk.
Newkirk, that is a copy. You may call back at Kings Highway. That a copy?
Yeah, that's a copy.
Stillwell Tower. This is the 35 Bravo calling in from 608 Ball, just outside of Brighton Beach. The switch is set for 3 track. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Copy. Proceed on signal.
.37 Delta is at Coney Island, so having the last stop.
You can lock down your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
1947 Nancy calling back at Gravesend 86.
Full line up to Coney Island, still well.
Doors, please.
Copy for Coney Island.
Tower 35 Bravo, discharging passengers, 3-track Grand Beach.
As a copy, do you have a layup?
Want me to bring the train into the layup?
Yes.
Copy, I'll charge it back up.
Brighton Beach, Project Frequency lineup.
Brian Beach, that is a copy. Call back at, you have full line up to Coney Island, actually.
Careful.
I think you're Kings Highway, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm on my way right now.
Cool.
Stillwell Tower, you want me to bring it in on 5 or 6-track?
6.
6, that's a copy.
Dispatch police or Kings Highway.
Kings Highway, that is a copy. I want you to hold it for a second.
Dispatch 1942 Bravo, currently at Kings Highway as well.
Alright, cool. Connection established. Both trains can call back at Sheepshead Bay.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Transit. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
1947 Nancy calling back at Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue, terminated.
That is a copy. Locked on your train. Thank you for your service.